Okay guys, so we don't have all the time in the world. You actually have a limited amount of time on Earth. With that being said, let's automate some things. So some of the things that I automate in my life, meaning yes, artificial intelligence, I actually sign up for everything, meaning subscriptions. So all the stuff in my house, I subscribe for it. And if I don't subscribe for it and that's something I need, I will subscribe for it, because not only do I get to not think about it anymore, I also get a discount. So like Amazon subscriptions, you actually get like 15% off, 5% off. So for the month of February, it says that I'm saving like 15 bucks, which is awesome. If I had went to Target and bought all my like toiletries, I would have ended up spending, I'm sure, an extra $100 just because I see things in the store that I want to pick up and buy. So buying things mindlessly that I don't even need. And guess what? I have to transport myself to get to Target, and I have to get back home, and then I have to lug all the stuff in the house. And on top of that, I waste time, which I don't have a lot of time. Like, I have stuff to do all the time. So I could be using that time to do something else. And another way that I automate my life to save time, which you can do too, is signing up for food subscriptions. So I actually am signed up to Fresh Harvest. I like Fresh Harvest because I really try to eat not a lot of processed foods. I do eat processed foods, but I try my best to try to eat like clean. Like, you know, I'm vegan already and I don't need to be eating crazy stuff, because I've had experiences where I used to eat crazy vegan food and it messed me up. So I signed up for Fresh Harvest, which is like a farm, local owned business where they get a lot of different farmers to come together to make baskets for you. So I sign up for the Georgia grown basket. And the reason why I sign up for the Georgia one is because I live in Georgia, and the Georgia basket actually has the freshest produce, and it has seasonal vegetables. So whatever is in season, you actually eat, which I think that's actually really good for your health. It's kind of crazy because, and you learn about what foods are in season by signing up for, or going to local farmers market, or signing up for like, you know, Fresh Harvest. So I get the actual local produce that's being grown right now. So for example, I signed up for Fresh Harvest for the Georgia basket. I get the medium one, but I'm switching it to extra large because I do eat a lot of food and I want to have the freshest vegetables possible. And so they have options to sign up for other produce too, that's also from a farm, but sometimes I have noticed it's a little bit older versus, you know, West Georgia Farms, I'm pretty sure it's like an hour away from here. And when I'm telling you, the sweet potatoes from West Georgia Farms are fire. And if I sign up for the Georgia basket, like, it's automatically comes to my house every Tuesday, and you get something new every single week to cook. So it's not like, well, I have to worry about eating the same stuff over and over again, and I have to think about what I'm gonna order from this website. They automatically, you subscribe for the basket, automate it, right? It pulls the money from your card, you don't have to think about that, and you get stuff to your doorstep every single week. So I don't have to go on Saturdays anymore to fight with people at the grocery store, because there's nothing left either too. If you don't get there early for produce, you're done. Like, there's nothing left. And waste my time too doing that. I would spend so much time every Saturday morning getting food for my house, and I actually despise going to the grocery store. It's just a lot going on there, and then you have to lug all the stuff in the house. And then I'm not necessarily even getting the freshest food there either, right? Versus with Fresh Harvest, I get fresh food. And with fresh food comes a lot, but I love it. Another way that you can actually automate your food too, if you don't want to do what I do, is signing up for like a food service. So like Home Chef is actually a really good one that you can sign up for. Daily Harvest, they have so many different ones. Purple Carrot. So whatever diet you have, it doesn't matter. They have something for everybody. If you're vegan, keto, gluten-free, they have something for everybody. And depending on how much cooking you want to do and how much effort. So for instance, I get the vegetables, right? You clearly have to be creative and come up with your own thing, but you don't even have to be creative. We'll get back to that in a second. So I get the loose vegetables, produce, and etc. But they also have ones where it has meal kits for you. The meal kits actually come with recipes and comes with you know, things more so prepped. Of course, everything's not completely prepped, but they give you the amount for the meal, tell you how many servings you'll have, and give you a recipe. And that's so easy to do and delicious. Then if you really don't want to do nothing, then you could literally just sign up for the meals that you pop in the microwave, like Daily Harvest. They have like these smoothie drinks that are frozen. You just dump them in your blender and that's that. You have your smoothie. No cutting up fruits, veggies, none of that. It's just, you put it in there, put it back in the cup that they gave you, rinse out your blender, and that's it. Oh, or microwave the meal. You don't even have to wash dishes, like, which dishwashers are great. So that's already automation with the dishwasher, but you don't have to put things in the dishwasher. You literally heat it up and eat it. No brainer. Nothing to do, nothing to cook, nothing to worry about. Your food's instantly made for you. Then lastly, so remember how I was mentioning that creative aspect of ordering loose vegetables and produce how I do in those baskets, like the vegetable baskets? Like, it was funny, my mom was like, oh, the vegetable basket, like I had made her some food. She's like, this came from the vegetable basket? Yeah, it did, because the vegetable basket food is bomb, like so bomb. So if you aren't creative and you do happen to sign up for a service like that, you can go to Google Bard, which is the automation, the AI experimental service that Google came up with. It's Google Bard, B-A-R-D. And Google Bard will help you come up with creative solutions. It will help you do your work. It helps you do anything. So say, for example, I got my basket and I'm like, hey, I have cheddar broccoli. I had sweet potatoes, cilantro, slicer tomatoes, and black eyed peas. I don't know. Put it in Google Bard. Boom. It gives me a recipe. Or say that you want to start doing stretching routines and you have no clue what to do and you have a time crunch. You could tell Google Bard, hey, I need you to make me a 10-minute stretch routine before I go to bed. Boom, it's gonna make you a 10-minute stretch routine. And the idea about getting Google Bard to make you recipes came from my coworker, which I was like, dang, that's actually so smart. Telling it what you have in your fridge to make you a recipe, like that's genius. She's like so smart. That was super smart. But I've been using Google Bard ever since she told me about it to do stuff. So like, I'm not personally a person that uses it for like stuff like schoolwork, because I actually am taking classes right now, because I already know, like, I'm not trying to get in no trouble, no plagiarism, nothing weird because of that, because they actually have AI will tell you if it was used to make something. So basically it knows when you use it. So if a teacher really wanted to, you could get in plagiarism for like using like artificial intelligence. And still, until schools actually incorporate artificial intelligence into curriculum, like, hey, it's okay to do this, or they have guidelines on how you should use it, I'm not taking those chances personally. But Google Bard can do so much. So the ways that I automate my life are subscriptions for things around the household, then subscriptions for food, and then lastly, Google Bard literally is just like the resource of a lifetime for anything automation. I need this, I need that. Can you show me how to do this? Automate your life. Don't waste time spending time on tasks and nuances that you don't need to have. Going to the grocery store, going to pick up toilet tissue, toothpaste. What are you wasting your time on that for? You could be literally living your life, more life, for real. Spend your life living your life, not on stuff that you don't care about. But if you enjoy those things and that makes you happy and makes your boat float, go for it. But me personally, I'm going to try to automate as much as I can, and I'm trying to get smarter and smarter and smarter about doing it. So it's not like, oh, I have to go to Target. But of course there's different times, right? When you're like, I ran out of coffee, I actually just need to go to Kroger. But then there's also apps for that, right? Like, you don't even have to go to Kroger if you want to. I can literally do like Uber, get my coffee to my house. Like, just use your time. This is the time for us in life to actually use our time. People didn't have these luxuries back in the day. So live it up, automate your life, AI is going to be here forever. It's just going to get better and better and better with machine learning. So do it. Bye. Stop wasting time. Time is what you can never buy. So stop wasting something that you can never get back. If I had a superpower, I actually would choose being able to control time. But that's it. Automate your life. AI.